Your attention, please. Thank you very much, Brent. That was a great set. Now we've got the Little Unsaid, and Brent stole all our lines. He saw the Little Unsaid play. They're absolutely brilliant. This guy, all these wonderful pedals and keyboards and guitar stuff. It's absolutely brilliant. So can we have a big Schtumm welcome for the Little Unsaid?
Swollen fields and darkened woods, I remember laying down with someone. Between my teeth, the bark and mud, and a filthy hunger for all under the sun. And what is love? And the word is all the doubts lead over us, and it's easy, it's easy, it's easy. We raced the river down to the sea. I imagine all that noise killing me. We swam like two wishless seas in the drift of release, in the drift of our heat. And the word is love, and the word doubts lead over us, and it's easy, it's easy to admit defeat. Dried out fields and bony woods, I remember waking up with someone. The word was on the tip of my tongue, and a thirst for all under the sun. And the word is love, and the word all the doubts lead over us, and it's easy, it's easy, it's easy, it's easy, it's easy, it's easy. the devil who drums the bars of your ribcage. Send him whiskey, send him thoughts of ashen saints, 'cause all the lies are gone. All we know is that the reaper's coming soon. Call the riot song up from the bellies of the enraged and ruined. Suck the moon down, I will lap the stars out of your eyeballs. I'm moving close now, 'cause you have something I can't cage. All the lies are gone. All we know is that the line will always fade. Call the riot song up from the gullets of the love-struck and deranged. When we collide with love. We are the planets and the stars and the mud. When we collide, we'll show the gods what we're made of, made of. One for sorrow, one for the unexploded fury. This one is for Darwin and all those who know not why they are here. 'Cause all the lies are gone. So peel the tongues out of the yawning half asleep. Call the riot song up from the bottom of the rolling deep. When we collide with love. We are the comets and the moons and the mud. When we collide, we'll show the gods what we're made of, made of. Thank you. It got warm. Is everybody okay? A fog-sick Monday morning, the medicine taking hold. I breakfast in a cheap cafe, in stinking slept-in clothes. I try read the paper, more beheadings in the news. Some woman won the lottery, and some books have good reviews. I'm counting down the hours to when this town sets me free. There is no home but the one you choose to be buried beneath. And I know there'll be new terrors waiting down different streets. Those fresh breeds of fear that you and I once lived to seek. We entwined in this same place, and for a while it felt alright. We'd take our turns at stitching while the other held the light. We shut out the shards of madness that waited in long lines to lick their merry way up the ladders of our spines. And I'm grateful for each curse that curled off your tongue onto mine. You piled the sandbags high around my infantile mind. So when the levee gives in and the flood waters rise, I can at least keep the myths and the memories dry. In the back of my mind, I know it'd kill me to let you go. In the back of my mind, I know a little light still flickers and glows. I'd pray for you if I could, or I'd curse the sky instead. Oh, either way you look at it, Mother Nature wants us dead. And though I once thought I saw Taurus gore me in your eyes, I saw Scorpio and Hydra there fucking in a gorgeous sky. I've condemned my God to the fiction of much wiser men who live to be frightened by what stirs inside them. And then when I feel afraid, or I believe that I might be saved, I summon him right back into existence again. And when the will presents itself, I'll write these wishes down, that time might swallow up the guilt that follows me around. And then one day I'll forgive these hands for every move they made. And I might call upon this audience to defend my crusade. So I leave that cheap cafe and I take a final stroll. On a fog-sick Monday morning, the medicine taking hold, I start to believe that so far I've really done quite well to keep one eye on heaven while I keep one eye on hell. In the back of my mind, I know it'd kill me to let you go. In the back of my mind, I know a little light still flickers and glows. Thank you very much. Are you sure you're all okay? This is not helping, right? Okay, this one's about fear. Maybe this will lighten the mood. This is called In This House. I don't want to wake up in this house alone. Wood rot and dark thoughts eat their way through the marrow. Is anybody out there who can turn this world into a home? 'Cause I don't want to wake up in this house alone. These four walls are my killers and my keepers, truth be told. I rely on their secrecy, and I love the way they imprison me in this peaceful hellhole. Maybe I'll get on some Messiah trip and roll away my heavy stone. 'Cause I don't wanna wake up in this house alone. Collide with other atoms in the drunken cyclone. You've been better off without me. You never say so, but I smell it in your lovesick chromosomes. And I am furious with you. I dreamt you drummed your heathen beats on my bones. But I don't wanna wake up in this house alone. I'm amazed by the way I let my heart run so cold. But to remember how we rolled down the hillside singing, honey, I'll kill you if you ever grow old. And where is that child now as I scrape dead birds from the floor of my soul? He's singing, I don't want to wake up in this house alone. Horses dragging bodies through the streets outside my window. I know they march back and forth, many miles between the pearly gates and the Inferno. Think I might ride one tonight and bid him carry me wherever I should go. 'Cause I don't wanna wake up in this house alone. No, I don't wanna wake up in this house alone. No, I don't wanna wake up in this house alone. Thank you very much. That's an excellent question, Dean.
Thank you.
Did you ask that to all the acts, or is this the first time that's ever happened?
Well, I just felt like it, you know. I must own a CD if this guy's got them for sale. Have you?
Yes. Yes, most of these songs are from a very... well, it's an album that I've finished this year, and we haven't released it yet because we don't really know how that works. So I just made some handmade packaging things for it, and I've got some out there if anyone wants one. Just
how much are they?
They're £10 pounds.
Well, that's amazing value for money.
Only if you see Bees Wings at the end.
Oh, Bees Wing.
Yes,
Oh.
please.
Oh, I
What,
don't
you'll
know.
buy two?
Please, we'll buy two.
Are you fibby?
Can I do it? Apparently the acoustics are really good in the gents. Because I've got a set list of just songs from that record. I love Richard Thompson, but I don't know, it's been a while since I played that song, and I might humiliate myself in front of you all. And he might be watching the stream, and he might email me and just...
He always watches it. Hello, Richard. If you actually play it in the gents' toilet, we haven't got any cameras in there, funnily enough.
Can we arrange take one in? This next one is about murder. Should I be looking at these cameras? How does this work? Do I just pretend like they're not there?
Just do your show, man. You know,
I'll just carry on.
Yeah,
Should I direct this song at this one here? In a sinister fashion.
you can do if you want. Up to you.
Okay, I will play. London still burns, you and I know well. In the second circle where the hot blood swells. London still burns, you and I know well. As we roam the rotten streets under some sweet spell. I swim inside with whiskey through the town's black veins. The nighttime gets scratched by a Super 8 rain. I swim inside with whiskey through the town's black veins. Then I follow my own ghost into a place with no name. Looking for a soul to soothe a secret pain. Any soul to smother all these flames. Some Cleopatra corners me and gropes my past. Asks me for a smoke and then she drains her glass. Cleopatra corners me and gropes my past. Says you wouldn't be the first, but I will be your last. Now how about a stroll through the feeding grounds? You can prey upon my cravings while I watch you drown. A nice romantic stroll through the feeding grounds. There is room for 2 more lovers in this bankrupt town. Room for our contortions in this circus town. Room for one more thing to be laid down. You're the kind of creature that I could drive insane. There is nothing we can't conquer on a night this strange. Yes, you're the kindest creature I could go insane. And once again I'm lost to these devils' games. We made love inside a storm that shook us side to side. Eternity lay patient as my chalkbone bride. We made love in a storm that shook us side to side. And I did not fight the blade when I felt it slide. She left me in the gutter where I gaily bled. I could hear the morning markets from my tramp's deathbed. She left me in the gutter where I gaily bled. There was not another word beyond the few she'd said. She's mine for all time amongst the dreaming dead. The dance of a spider in this primate's head. Alive for all time amongst the dead. Thank you. The aforementioned record is called Fisher King. And this is a little solo tour that I'm doing at the moment. I play with a band some of the time. And there's like people doing this and this. And
Didn't know you did sign language as well. We don't normally get deaf people, but thank you.
it's for the benefit of the people watching at home. I'm trying to keep it physical. I'm saying lots of things. I should just play some music because I haven't got much time. But I just wanted to say, mainly, this is a lovely place to play. Yeah, this solo tour, I'm feeling mildly deranged because some of the gigs have just been just awful, basically. Like, when you play with the band, you've got a bit of camaraderie there and you're all kind of in it together and more people might come because it's loud and stuff. And then you go out on your own and it's just like, I played to a bunch of people in a restaurant in Bristol the other night and it was just the most demeaning thing I think I've ever done in my life.
What was the food like?
I couldn't even finish it because they told me I had to they gave me a plate of tagliatelle and then told me to get up and play. So, anyway, this is a tragic story. I realised. Anyway, so I just wanted to say thank you very much to Rob and Dean and everyone here at Schtumm for having me. It's great to know that there are places to play where people are just nice and people come to hear the music, and it's just like yeah.
You have to bring the band back in the summer when we got the big
Yeah, that'd be
stage.
great, man. Yeah. Anyway, here's another song about the hopelessness of everything. It's not true what they say. You can't save her anyway, so you might as well save yourself. It's a soul-sucking thing, this goddamn giving in to the love for somebody else, to the love for somebody else. You went to the hospital to see what was left, and they warned you she would not look alive. Oh, how the game changed when you saw what remained, and the blood streaming out of her eyes, all the blood streaming out of her eyes. When she woke up reborn, you both cried through the song she'd asked you to sing at her bedside. I came here to watch you rise, now we can both take turns to drive and lead the way through this glorious life. Lead the way through this glorious life. Some of us have been there, some will never go to where the road drops away inside their chest. When all that seems left in that tunnel of despair is a cradle of light and a good long rest. A cradle of light and a good long rest. So let's laugh off the pain, we will both be here again, creeping around where Lucifer lay. Let's not wait for his breath on the backs of our necks. Let's ride awake into the burning break of day. Ride awake into the burning break of day. Thank you. I think I just got time for one more. I should probably have said things a lot quicker and then played another song, but it's been lovely talking to you all. Thank you very much for listening. And this next song is one for the lovers. Are there any lovers in the pub tonight? Can we single them out to where are the lovers? Yes. Oh. It's funny, that question always gets met with such shame. You know, it's like. Yeah. But this song is it's a new song, and it's a pledge of love to anything or anyone that just makes the whole ridiculous ride somehow a privilege. And it's called. I'll tell you at the end. Darling, if I may speak far too soon, it's as if we might outlive the gods here in our heathen's cocoon. And as the snowflake condemnations pile up softly around our hearts, know that love is laced with endings, and for us this is the start. Every day I awaken to the miracle I find. Your accident of cells somehow exploding next to mine. How we dance through the seasons now, how we gently ebb and flow. And some days how we ride the frenzied tides on which we're thrown. Yes, some days how we must ride the frenzied tides on which we're thrown. Da, da, da. I will summon up such sinister songs from the deep to lullaby and then crucify all the villains of your sleep. I will sit in restless silence when I'm most compelled to speak. If my voice just bakes your sorrow and my words just make you weak. So unpick these blinkers from the corners of my eyes. Let me see the severed heads leaning in to lick my mind. Let me see the smiling skull and the patient swinging scythe. With your bark around my bones, bring on each surprise. Yes, with your bark around my bones, bring on each surprise. To the moment we fall, from the moment we first rise, we've got to dig the happiness from our own landfill lives. Never once have I questioned that deal we left unspoken, but I will dig for us both, dear. Should your hands get old and broken, like babies under air raids, every new day we're reborn as we sip our morning coffee from our teacups filled with storms. Sip the unending war zones, impending economic doom. I sip the insane joy of drinking all this in with you. I sip the insane joy of drinking all this in with you. I sip the insane joy of drinking all this in with you. Thanks so much for listening. Enjoy the rest of your night. You're in for an absolute treat. It's going to be beautiful. Thanks a lot. Take care. Cheers.